that in 2015, the Supreme Court of Canada recognized a constitutional protection of the right to strike, ruling that it is an indispensable part of collective bargaining. And given that this government claims they care about all of the rights of all Albertans, will this government apologize for their flagrant disregard for workers' rights when they send workers to a disputes inquiry board, and right now, right here in this Assembly, commit to fair, good faith bargaining for all of Alberta's public sector workers?
The Honourable the Minister of Infrastructure.
Mr. Speaker, Alberta's government respects collective bargaining and encourages parties to work towards beneficial agreements and outcomes. Our system does tend to work, which is why we have not had a work stoppage in almost 2 years. The recent dispute inquiry boards in Fort McMurray and Edmonton aim to facilitate dialogue and prevent disruptions. So our focus is on fostering negotiations that benefit both workers and the students.
The Honourable Member.
Given these are dedicated workers who show up every day to do their best, and given the affordability crisis, healthcare crisis, staffing crisis, housing crisis, as well as issues with recruitment and retention in our public service, and given these workers who provide such important services to us should expect better, safe staffing, better working conditions, fair pay, and deserve to be respected, what assurances will this government give this group of dedicated workers that they will not be cast aside, that government is listening, will take a breath, step back, and do the right thing?
The Honourable the Minister of Infrastructure has risen.
Mr. Speaker, our government encourages ongoing negotiations and by allowing parties to work through their respective positions to reach an agreement. And this is a collaborative type of approach that contrasts sharply with the NDP's record. By focusing on mediation, we do our utmost to ensure that disputes are resolved without strikes. And as we move forward, we remain dedicated to a fair bargaining process that prioritizes the needs of Albertans. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.